Hello everybody, welcome to Flippin' Friday. Stick around to see what I sold this past week. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. If you are a previous subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Heather. I am a full-time reseller. I sell on sites like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, ThredUp, Tradesy, The RealReal. I'm a mom of 2 kids, Grace and Ryan, and a wife to Destin. I'm a volleyball coach, player, and I love Disney. So we're going to get into this what sold video. I'm going to let you know what I sold this past week on all the platforms that I sell on. Sales have still been pretty good for me, but a little slow this week. I feel like Poshmark has definitely been weird, which sucks, but I'm glad that I cross-list. Otherwise, I definitely wouldn't be making as much money. So if you like reseller content like thrift hauls, what sold videos, ThredUp mystery unboxings, hit the subscribe button down below with the bell next to it. That way you get notifications every time I put out a new video. Give this one a thumbs up and let's get into it. I'm going to go through my ThredUp sales first. So with ThredUp, if you've been watching me, you know that, or if you use ThredUp, that they only give you a certain number of clean out labels and then they tell you you have to use a donation kit or something like that. I think they're just extremely maybe overwhelmed, but I was using different emails so I could still send stuff in. And I was trying to cash out one day and it just wasn't working, so I got on their online chat, which they're usually really helpful and responsive. And they're like, oh, it looks like you have multiple accounts, but they didn't say anything bad about it, but they're like, we're just going to merge everything into one, so it'll be easier for you to cash out. So I was like, okay, thanks. So now everything's into one, but now I don't know, like, if I'm still going to be able to, like, go in those other ones and print clean out labels. We'll see. I know it's kind of like a work around the system, but I don't know. Is it really that bad? It helps me. I've been making, like, pretty good money on ThredUp, so if I can keep sending stuff in, then I kind of want to. All right. Anyway, let's get into it. Lily Pulitzer cardigan. I sold it for $47.99. I got a payout of $13.64. I sold these Circus by Sam Edelman flats. These came to me from a free bag of clothes that a friend gave me, and they sold for $50.99. I got a payout of $10.15. I sold this soft surroundings short sleeve top for $37.99. Give me a payout of $5.93. Next was a Lauren by Ralph Lauren cardigan. This sold for $65.99. Give me a payout of $16.99. Armani Colazione jacket sold for $40.99. Give me a payout of $8.37. I sold this Torrid 3/4 sleeve blouse. This sold for $47.99. Give me a payout of $13.92. Next was a Torrid casual skirt. Sold for $35.99. Give me a payout of $8.28. I sold this Bordeaux cardigan. This was something that used to be, I guess not used to be mine. I had it listed and a really long time and it wasn't making any kind of, it wasn't hardly getting any attention. It sold for $80.99. I got a payout of $27.16. That's amazing. This was an item from a ThredUp designer box. It was a H by Halston sleeveless silk top. Sold for $100.99. I got a payout of $60.80. So that's great because I didn't have to do any work. Here is one of my favorite brands to send into ThredUp. It's Joseph Ribkoff. It was a black blazer. Sold for $120.99. I got a payout of $50.49. Another brand I like to send into them is Eliza J. This was a casual maxi dress. Sold for $100.99. I got a payout of $38.91. This Travelers by Chico's long sleeve blouse sold for $76.99. Give me a payout of $24.55. Next was a Nick and Zoe denim jacket. This sold for $100.99. I got a payout of $57.76. I sold these cut from the cloth jeans for $60.99. They gave me a payout of $22.33. Next was a Free People Movement pullover hoodie. This sold for $56.99. I got a payout of $18.52. I sold this Land's End casual dress for $50.99. I got a payout of $9.99. And then this brand is maybe Monse. It's M-O-N-S-E. I sold this for $90.99 and I got a payout of $49.69. So that's it for my ThredUp sales. Some really good ones. Speaking of ThredUp, you're going to want to come back on Sunday because my son and I, Ryan, did a unboxing video and he got some, like, the best box I've ever seen. Even like when I've watched him on YouTube and when I've got him myself, it's crazy. So make sure you come back for that. Let me see if I had any Facebook Marketplace sales. So I haven't been listing on Marketplace as much this past week. So what I've been doing is I got approved for Flip, F-L-Y-P. It's like a free Poshmark sharing and cross-listing service. It's a Chrome extension, but you have to get on a waiting list for some reason, and they have to approve you. It took me like 10 days. So I was using Magic Crosslister for a couple days, and I was like, there was like weird glitches with that. Like pictures were going black. I don't know. It was just like, no. So this one, I'm like, okay, it's been okay, but hasn't been working on Facebook Marketplace when I try to cross list. So I'm originally making my listing from eBay on my phone, and then you can import from any of the sites they have available. So I've been doing that, but when I go to list on Marketplace, it's like super slow, and it just like keeps giving me an error code. Sometimes on Mercari, the part where it says list is like grayed out and I can't even push it. So, but I mean, somebody's like, you get what you pay for and it's free. So like, it's better than me doing it myself, but it's not like exactly what I want, but I might stick with it for a little bit longer and see. Otherwise, I might go to Vendu because I've heard super good things about that. So I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, there's a couple sales in Marketplace that I'm not really going to tell you about, not to be weird, but it's just like I'm cleaning out my basement because we're going to be moving soon, and it's just like old DVDs that we sold for like $2, or like my kids' old homeschool books. So that's all it was. It looks like nothing major, but it is a good place to sell stuff cheap if you're trying to get rid of stuff around your house. Let's move on to Mercari. So I sold this Tory Burch Ivory Leather Gold Chain Handle Crossbody Purse. This came to me in a ThredUp name brand handbag box. I sold it for $60, so that was an amazing sale. Next was the brand Noble. Did I include this last week? It says I shipped it out on the 25th, which was last Friday, but I don't know if it was in my video. If it was, sorry. If it wasn't, they are a black CrossFit running workout shoes. I got these at a consignment store, and they sold super quick for $46. I sold this Athleta white lightweight vapor scoop neck tank top. This was in a plus size, and that sold for $18. Next was a Cabby Ultimate Sheer Blouse size medium that also sold for $18. I sold these American Eagle distressed women's midi shorts in a size 6. They sold for $20. And the last thing was this Urban Outfitters black platform sandals. I just picked these up at Plato's Closet, and yeah, those sold for $21. So decent Mercari sales. It's kind of like always not really my best platform. Let's go on to eBay. Oh wait, Tradesy. I had one Tradesy sale, which was really good. Anytime I get a Tradesy sale, it's good because I only put stuff over there that I'm listing for like $50 or more, and they sell for full price. People can't send you offers. So that's amazing. So I sold this Tory Burch tan leather tote bag. This came to me in a ThredUp name brand handbag box, and it sold for $250, which is crazy. I priced it kind of high, just figuring I would see. And yeah, I'm going to make $194 after fees. Tradesy does a 19.8 Tradesy fee, and then if you withdraw the money, that's a 2.9% transfer fee. So not that much different than Posh. That's an amazing profit. So exciting. Okay, the first thing I sold on eBay, I don't know if this was in last week's video as well, because it was the same date, the 25th. It was a pair of Birkenstock black leather Mary Jane clogs. They sold for $40.88, but they actually already got returned to me. The person said they didn't fit normally, so that's something on eBay. People can, well, you can choose not to accept returns, but I started turning it on. I think it helps with my sales. I should be able to still just resell those pretty easily. They were getting lots of attention on all of my platforms. Next was an Eileen Fisher mint green linen open cardigan sweater. This sold for $20. I sold these Dansko professional clogs. These I got in my ThredUp shoebox. Wow, I just realized that. If you didn't watch that, I'll put it up here. Someone said she was buying them from her mom. She sent me an offer of $40, so I went ahead and took that. Next was a Torrid Koala sleep pants. These were in a size 2X. They sold very quickly for $15. I sold this New With Tags Universal Standard Geneva V-neck dress, also very quickly for $45. Next was an Apple Magic Mouse. This was something that was laying around my house. Like I said, I'm going through things before we move and getting rid of stuff that I don't use, and that sold for $25. I sold this Torrid cardigan. It was duster, midi, purple, size 3X, sold for $20. Next was the brand 2XU. It's like a compression, maybe cycling type of workout shorts. They sold for $22.88. I sold these Eileen Fisher navy blue wide leg crop linen pants for $30. Next was a pair of Athleta Chaturanga leggings. They were in a size large, blue tie-dye, and they sold for $17. I sold these 1 teaspoon Bandits denim distressed summer shorts. They were in a size 23, which is the tiniest that you can get. They sold within a couple of weeks for $32.88, so great sale there. A couple movies, we're not going to talk about those because it was like $2. Next was the Coach Monogram Signature Wristlet. This came to me in a Coach ThredUp box, I think, and sold very quickly for $20. I sold this vintage Andover Tags baby Easter sweater for $10. It was so cute at the thrift store, I couldn't leave it behind. Next was an Athleta Odyssey Chaturanga tights. These sold super quick within a day for $18. I sold these Spanx high-rise jeanish leggings. These were in a size 2X and they sold for $30. Next was a Free People Beach Cocoon cowl neck pullover sweater. That sold for $18. I sold these Can high-rise skinny ankle jeans in a size 26 for $20. Soft Surroundings gauze topper kimono jacket. This sold for $16. Next was a vintage Other Destinations women bronze brown sequin silk vest. I just picked this up because I thought it was cool and it sold for $20. This was a Ming Wang pink career business blazer. This sold for $20. I sold this vintage Polo Ralph Lauren Jeans Company striped top. It was kind of like a Y2K style. Sold for $25.88. Next was a George Roth blue pearl snap top. This sold for $25.50. I sold this Madewell size small linen short sleeve rainbow striped tee. I just picked this up at a thrift store and it sold very quickly for $20. Next was the brand Roar. This was an orange plaid Western rodeo shirt, sold for $18. I sold these vintage Escada green high-rise pants. I was going to send these to the RealReal, but then I realized that there was a stain on them. So I didn't look it over very good in the thrift store. I listed them low for like $25 and someone offered me $20 within a couple of days. So I just took that quick profit. Then I sold this La Blanca red twist bandeau ruched front one-piece swimsuit in a size 10. That sold for $18.88. And the last thing I sold on eBay was this J. Jill sheer floral linen blend shirt dress. This was in a 3X. I got this at a consignment store just this past week, and it sold for $20. So that's my eBay sales. We will go to Poshmark last. Let me know down below how your Poshmark sales have been. Mine are like weird. Sometimes good, sometimes crappy. Okay, the first thing I sold on Poshmark this past week was a pair of Rock Revival jeans. These were the Betty Dark Wash. These jeans do best if they have like the blingy stuff on the pockets. They sold for $55. Next was a New With Tags Eileen Fisher gray V-neck tencel jersey dress. This sold for $60. I sold these pair of Can light wash high-rise skinny jeans. These had a stain in them that I couldn't get out, so I sold them for $12. Next was a Fabletics beige print jogger pants. So the Fabletics leggings have not been moving for me very well, but these joggers sold super quick. They were also in like new condition in a size large. They sold for $19. Next was a New With Tags Catherine's lime green casual top. This was in a size 3X, sold for $22. I sold these American Eagle Destroyed Distressed Mom Shorts for $15. Next was this Toomey bag that I got in a name brand handbag box. This was a Voyager Capri Nylon Floral Crossbody, and it sold for $63. These Fit Flop sandals sold pretty quick. They were a snakeskin cork wedge sandals in a size 7. They sold for $21. Next was the St. John Sport gray. It's not gray. Why did I put that?
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb.
Floral button-up blazer. That sold for $43. Next was an Anthropologie Corey Lynn Coulter black lace V-neck mini dress, sold for $22. I sold a Zaya Active top. It was called the Chill Long Sleeve Laser Cut, and it sold for $29. Next was a J. Crew teal white striped mineral sweatshirt. I had this for a really long time, so glad to see it move at $15. I sold these Manolo Blahnik black leather reptile stiletto pumps for $150. These came to me from a ThredUp DIY designer box. I need to get back on there and try to get more because I love them. Free People Prism Space Dye Knit Sweater Linen Blend sold for $23. Next was a New With Tags Long Tall Sally white floral tee. This is like clothing made for tall people like me, because sometimes I'm 5'11", sometimes the sleeves don't go down far enough, or pants, they're just not long enough. So that's what this company is for. That sold for $15. This Coach tote bag sold super quick. It was the Dream Sea tote, and it sold for $51. Next was an airy beige camo oversized sweatshirt. I've sold this same style before and it sold pretty good. Not for a lot of money, but quick, like this one did, and it sold for $15. I sold this cabbie blouse. It was a navy paisley striped chiffon blouse, sold for $17. Next was an ASOS design navy floral pleated dress. This sold for $25. This American Eagle mustard gold oversized flannel top only sold for $11. Won't be getting that again. I think that was in the fall when I was trying to pick up stuff based on style and not brand, so that was a fail.
Pathetic.
Next sale, Kuru Bella Mary Jane Ballet Flats sold for $29. I sold these 7 for All Mankind high-rise skinny jeans. Those sold for $18. Next was a vintage Coach purple canvas crossbody bag. This came to me in a Coach rescue box, but it was pretty beat up and old, and it sold for $21. I sold these Tiba open toe sandals. These came to me from a swap box I did with Keegan. That was really fun. If you didn't watch that, I'll put that up here. Those sold for $23. I sold this bundle of 3 things. It was North Face Everyday high-rise pants, Athleta gray Stellar shorts, and actually that vintage Polo Ralph Lauren jeans shirt that I sold on eBay before, so I had to ask her if she would substitute something else out. Luckily, she did. Those 3 things together sold for $50. Next was a bundle of new with tags J. Crew mercantile wide leg crop jeans and Not Your Daughter's jeans Dela wide cut capris. Those sold together for $45. Editing, Heather here. I forgot to add, I had a couple sales through Instagram that people saw stuff in my stories. So Julie bought these new with tags Zara sandals. I got these at Plato's Closet. And then Casey bought these black leather Dansko sandals, and I got those at a consignment store. So thank you so much for your purchases.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me.
If you guys ever see anything on my Instagram stories that you're interested in and I haven't listed it yet, just go ahead and message me and we can work out a deal. I sold LuLaRoe. Yeah. LuLaRoe Simply Comfortable Magic waistband jeans for $38. So I guess look for the jeans, but like maybe nothing else. Next was an Everlane high-rise skinny jean, black high-waisted size 30. They sold for $29. I sold this Fabletics low impact sports bra for $12. Next was another Aerie sweatshirt. This was a green turtleneck, oversized, size extra large, sold for $19. I sold these American Eagle men's white distressed slim jeans in a size 36 for $18. I picked these up thinking they were women's. I didn't even pay attention, but I still listed them and they sold super quick. And then I sold this Torrid 360 back smoothing push-up t-shirt bra. This was in a size 46B and it sold for $21. And then my last sale I had on Poshmark was this Athleta Fair Isle vest. It was down-filled and it sold for $25. So that is my sales, guys. Let me know down below, what was your best flip? Mine was possibly those Manolo Blahniks. I sold them for $150. That came from the ThredUp designer box. Hopefully you guys have good sales this weekend, and I will see you back here on Sunday for that ThredUp mystery unboxing. Have a great day. Bye.